I'll be walking around.
Worn
That's
out.
okay.
Snyder.
All right, so whenever you're ready.
Welcome to Muscle Shoals Hits. My guest today is Lacey Snider, and she is a local right here in Rogersville. How are you doing today?
Good, good. I'm glad to be here. Glad
Good.
to be here.
We're glad that you just came in from, where were you this past?
Nashville. We were in Nashville, and then we came back. We have a house there, so we go up there and film and do shows, and we just came back this weekend, and Thursday, I think it was, and then today's Friday, so it's good to be on the show. I was just talking to your husband and found out that I was on your show. How many years ago? Was it 8 years?
Goodness, 8,
years?
9 years ago.
Yeah, so some of you may remember me.
That's pretty neat. We'll just go ahead and start with, if you want to tell everyone who you are and where you're from.
Well, I'm Lacey Snider, and I'm from Rogersville. A lot of people know me from around here, and I like being a hometown Alabama girl. You know, I go up to Nashville, and they say, "Where are you from?" I'm like, "Alabama," and boy, do I get the applause.
Yes. Now, what is your earliest memory of loving music?
I've always loved music. I think I started singing when I was 13, and I was just kind of singing karaoke one day, and my mom had pushed us out to go sing. She said, "You sound good. Let's get you out there." And then somebody saw me, and then from there I got in a band, and then the rest is just music all the time. We travel, do shows. It's a lot of fun.
What instruments do you play?
I play guitar, a little piano, mostly guitar though, and I can play a little bit of mandolin. That's it. But I'm on a bluegrass show in Nashville, Channel 19, Davidson County, every day. It's on air. I think at 7 and then at 12 midnight every day. But Friday and Saturdays are the big days, but it's a bluegrass show, so I do a lot of bluegrass music and picking, and it's fun.
Are you going to do a bluegrass song for us today?
I could.
Okay.
We could.
We'll look forward to that. Now, what was your first song to learn?
First song. Hey, Good Looking. Hank Williams. Hank Williams was the first song I ever.
Good choice.
That was the band I was in said, "You need to learn this song," and I said, "Okay." And I learned it, and I love Hank, so from there I know a lot of Hank songs, but that was my first song. I think I could sing it in my sleep.
Now, is there anyone in your family that is musical?
No, just me. My dad plays a little guitar. He writes. He's a good songwriter. My dad is, and so is my mom. But they don't sing or anything. Nobody.
And speaking of writing music, do you write your own music?
I co-write sometimes. Mainly I just sing, but sometimes we all wrote a song together called "Alabama Bound," and I might do that later. I don't know.
That sounds good. Now, how long does it usually take you to write a song with them, and how do you get your subject?
It just, whatever comes to you, you just write it down on a piece of paper and then come back to it, you get an idea, it pops in your head, and then you write something down. We kind of wrote this song, Alabama Bound, it's a true story, so we just kind of came from our hearts. And
I can't wait to. Are you going to play that today?
I can, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that'll be good.
fun.
Now, what competitions have you been in? If you want to just expand on that.
I don't do a lot of competitions anymore. I used to when I was younger, like 15, 16. I did a lot of competitions. I won a couple, and I won Miss Teen Alabama, the beauty pageant. So that was back when I was like 16.
Oh, that's
that was
neat.
a pageant, but that wasn't for music. Like I said, I don't do a lot of contests. I do a lot of shows, performing. And I was on in Nashville. The Music City Hayride show. Every weekend we did a show for about 4 months right in Music City, Nashville, and it was all the big stars from the old Opry era, the 60s and 70s were on it, and I'd open and we'd sing. It was fun.
Oh, that's a good story.
Yeah, it was. I met a lot of good people.
So when you're performing like this out in front of everyone, how do you handle when you make a mistake?
Just go with it. Just keep going. Don't stop. I've seen a lot of singers where they just stop and then say, "Oh, I'm going to start that over." No, you just keep going. Just keep going.
And can you tell us about some of the people you've performed with?
Charlie Louvin, the Louvin brothers. I did a couple songs with them, and then Jesse McReynolds. I don't know if you ever heard of Jim and Jesse, the old bluegrass group, and I did some music shows with them. And Bobby G. Rice, I got a song out right now on the charts with him, and alongside, he's got a new song out, and mine's along with it, and we're promoting that right now. Mississippi Tears. Might do that later too, written by Bobby Parrish, who's the reason where I'm on this show today. He had called you, and then you called me, and Bobby's a good friend of ours and my manager for a couple years now, and we love Bobby, we really do. And he wrote this song, Mississippi Tears, that I'll do later, and that's out. We're pushing right now, and I think it's a kind of a true story for his side. He wrote it, and him and Ainsley Fleetwood are kind of like my company, and they wrote this song, and they also have a song that they got me to do called Rented Room, and Jeannie Pruitt wrote it, and got to meet her, and she did the song Satin Sheets to Lie On, and she wrote a song and had me sing it, so we recorded that.
That's a good story. Now, what all do you have to put into making a demo, a CD?
Well, I've been blessed to meet Bobby and Ainsley, and they are musicians. Ainsley played on the Opry for years with Jeannie as his keyboard player, so he knows all the music, like people, and he gets the musicians in there, and they record, and then I just come in and sing. Like, he says, learn the song, I learn it, and I come in and sing, and it's fun. You know, you just go in and sing. Hopefully it turns out all right.
Now, tell us, you were talking about the show that you do in Nashville. Now, if you will, tell us just a little bit about how long you've been on that show, and just a little bit more about it.
It's called the Johnny Daniels Show. It's bluegrass, and I've been on the show for 8 years. The show has been running for, I think, 20 years. He's had a lot of shows, and it's been a lot of fun bluegrass pickers, and I've been blessed to be on that show. And I think we have another taping coming out soon, so look forward to that. You can go to NECAT TV, NECAT TV, Access Nashville, and type in Johnny Daniels. You can see all the episodes online.
Okay.
Or you can just go to my Facebook.
Okay. All right, well, I think we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, you are going to play some of this music you've been talking about.
Okay, yeah.
So we'll be right back.
I'll do Mississippi Tears.
Okay, sounds good.
This is Bobby's song. Okay. All right, going to do that song I was talking about earlier, the Mississippi Tears, written by Bobby Parrish and Ainsley Fleetwood from Clipper Records that I'm signed with. And it's called Mississippi Tears. I hope you like it. The hardest thing was leaving Tippah County and giving Bobby back his senior ring, and catching a train to the city, a place where a girl could chase her dreams. I wonder, does he ever think about me as often as I do of him? That big river keeps on a-flowing, just like my old Mississippi tears. Not a day goes by I don't miss him. Time has turned into years. City life is not what I expected. One more reason for these Mississippi tears. Now that old train no longer runs through Tippah County, and Bobby's got a wife and raising kids, and that big river keeps just like my old Mississippi tears. And that big river keeps on a-flowing, just like my old Mississippi tears. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Right. Oh, okay. Do you want me to do another song? Okay, well, we'll do another song here. This is another original song off my new album that's online. You can buy the songs online or listen to them online at Lacey Snider Facebook. And this is a song by Conrad Pierce and Daisy Pierce, and they're good friends of mine and Bobby's. And Conrad passed away not too long ago, and I'm going to do this song thinking of him. And he had a couple of hits back in the day, Ronnie Millsap, back on my mind again, so it's a real honor to sing one of his songs. It's called Smoky Mountain Livin'. Hope you like it. On a big old porch across the front of the house, watching the rain come down. Listen to the crickets, the frogs in the distance, how I love that sound. Cornbread cooking on a stove, sitting on my front porch swing. Smoky Mountain living, that's heaven to me. Throw a couple more logs on the fire, hear it crackle in the night. Watch the sunset or look at the stars or the clouds drifting by. We play our music every night with our friends and family. Smoky Mountain living, that's heaven to me. Smoky Mountain living, that's heaven to me. Oh, we're barefoot walking in the summertime. We'll cuddle up when it snows. We've got our own piece of paradise, so where do we need to go? Our love always takes me places I never thought I'd see. Smoky Mountain living, that's heaven to me. Smoky Mountain living, that's heaven to me. On a big old porch across the front of the house, watching the rain come down. Thank y'all. All right. Do another song? Okay. Well, since I was talking about our original song that my family and I wrote together, I guess I'll do that one. It's called Alabama Bound, and I think I sang this one the last time I was on your show, a long time ago, and we had just wrote it then. But this is a close one to my heart. I hope you like it. Haven't played it in a while. All right. Well, I grew up in Michigan. I shoveled snow. I'll never do it again. That's right. I'm Alabama bound tonight. Traveling down Highway 65, I saw a redstone rocket in the clear blue sky. That's right. I'm Alabama bound tonight. Well, I bought a place on the Big Tennessee where that Elk River flows and only beauty you'll see. Oh yeah. I'm Alabama bound tonight. I've got the Royal Tide fever and I'm headed to the game. Yes, I am. You could live anywhere else on earth, oh, but it wouldn't be the same. I got sweet home Alabama blaring on my radio. There's no other place that I'd rather go. I'm Alabama bound tonight. Oh, yeah. captured some of that rebel pride. Now I'm one of the crimson tide, that's right. I'm Alabama bound tonight. Well, I don't know why it was his will to live right there in Rogersville, oh yeah. I'm Alabama bound tonight. Well, read the signs with your own eyes. This is fisherman's paradise, oh yeah. I'm Alabama bound tonight. I've got the roll tide fever and I'm headed to the game, yes I am. You could live anywhere else on earth, hey, but it wouldn't be the same. I got sweet home Alabama blaring on my radio. There's no other place that I'd rather go. I'm Alabama bound tonight. Yeah, I'm in Dixieland for life. Yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you. If you like this song, you can check it out on YouTube. I have a music video for it. So just type in Alabama Bound, Lacey Snider. Thank you so much for having me on your show and letting me sing. All right.
I like that.
Thank you.
Alabama bound.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi, welcome back to Muscle Shows Hits. And our guest is the Miss Lovely Lacey Snider.
Thank you.
We
Oh.
enjoyed the music.
Well,
That
thank
is
you.
very good.
Thank you for having me on your show. Wow, it's fun.
We've been enjoying it. And I was going to ask you where all you're going to be playing some upcoming venues.
Well, I usually put everywhere I'm going to be on Facebook. So you can go to Lacey Snider Facebook, and I have a music page and a personal page, so you can, either one I post where I'll be, or LaceySnider.com, which links my Facebook. But I'm going to be in Lawrenceburg tomorrow night at the fairgrounds. They're doing a big car show, and I'll be doing 50s music. Oopsie. And it'll be a lot of fun, and with the Cadillacs, and I'll be doing 50s and 60s, like Brenda Lee and Elvis Presley and all the. So if you like that, come on out. And also be Joe Wheeler, Rolling on the River, MC Handy Fest in Rogersville. They're doing it's just on the river, and we do a big show. They have like a Tina Turner act, and she comes out and she impersonates, and it's fun, and I get to open, and we do that every year. And that's next Friday. And then I'll be doing the bluegrass taping for the show coming up soon. And I don't. That's as far as the future I can think of, but we do different shows all the time. So, like I said, look at my Facebook and see if we can. If you want to come out, come on. We'd be happy to have you.
Good. Now you're going to close out with a bluegrass song.
Yeah. Would you
So
want me to do
wanna
that?
Yeah,
right
you
now?
can tell us a little bit about
Oh,
it.
okay. Well, I think your husband requested this one,
Okay.
so I'm going to do this one for him. And it's a little what we kind of do on the Johnny Daniels show, but just imagine it with a lot of the banjo and adults. We have mandolin, fiddle. So this is just me and my guitar. I can't do much. I just strum. I'm not the best guitar picker, but I'll try. All right. Well, blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and left me blue. Well, blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and proved untrue. Well, it was on one moonlight night, the stars were shining bright, and they whispered from high, your love said goodbye. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and said goodbye. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and left me blue. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and proved untrue.
like a funk machine. Like a funk machine.